Ever wondered how discussing family ties could boost your English language skills? Well, you're not alone. It's a question that's piqued the curiosity of many. You see, in every culture, family ties are of significant importance. They are the threads that weave the fabric of our society. They help shape our identities, influence our perspectives, and impact our communication. When we discuss our families, we tap into a rich context, brimming with layers of emotion, history, and experience. This context provides a fertile ground for learning and practicing English. The beauty of this approach is that it's not just about mastering a language, it's about understanding life, connecting with others, and broadening our worldview. So, as we embark on this journey, remember that we're not just learning a language. We're exploring the intricate world of connections that bind us. So grab your cup of coffee and tune in as we dive into the world of family ties and English language learning. Think about it, the English language is like a family. It has roots, branches, and a rich history just like any family tree. Let's take a moment to explore this idea. You see, just as a family tree starts with a common root and branches out into various members, the English language also has its roots in older languages like Latin and Old Germanic, and it has since branched out into the diverse dialects and accents we hear today. Just like a family, English has its quirks and idiosyncrasies. It has its own set of rules, much like a family might have its own traditions. And just as families evolve and grow over time, so too does the English language. Now let's delve into some common phrases and idioms related to family ties that are used in everyday English conversation. For instance, when we say someone is a chip off the old block, we mean they resemble their parent in character or appearance, just like a small piece chipped off a larger block is similar to the original. Another one is, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. This phrase is used to indicate that a person's character or behavior is similar to their parents. Just like an apple that falls from a tree doesn't usually roll very far away. Then there's, blood is thicker than water, a phrase used to express the idea that family bonds are stronger than those formed with outsiders. The saying implies that familial ties, represented by blood, are more potent and enduring than any other relationships, represented by water. And lastly, we have like father, like son, which means a son's character or behavior can be expected to resemble that of his father. This phrase can also be altered to fit other family members, for instance, like mother, like daughter. These phrases and idioms rooted in the concept of family are used widely in English conversations. They are a testament to the deep connection between language and our everyday lives. Just as families have their unique stories, so does the English language. Now, imagine using conversations about your family as a tool to learn English. Think about it. Our families are a big part of our lives. We talk about them all the time, in passing conversations, at social gatherings, in formal settings. So why not seize this opportunity to practice your English language skills? Let's start with the basics. You can introduce your family members to others in English. It could be as simple as saying, "This is my brother John," or "I have two sisters." These straightforward sentences are often used in everyday conversations and make for an excellent starting point. Then you can move on to a little more complex sentences. For instance, you could say, "My mother is a teacher," or "My father works in a bank." Here you're not only introducing your family members but also sharing more information about them. This will naturally enhance your vocabulary and help you practice sentence construction. And what about asking questions? It's a crucial part of any conversation. You could ask, "Do you have any siblings?" Or "What does your brother do for a living?" Such questions not only keep the conversation going but also give you a chance to learn new words and phrases. Here's a little tip. Make a list of family-related topics you'd like to discuss. It could be about family traditions, memorable vacations, or childhood memories. This way you'll have a ready list of conversation starters at your disposal. Also, remember to listen to the responses you get. This will expose you to different ways of expressing similar ideas, expanding your understanding of the language. But don't stop there. Try to write about your family in English too. This will serve as another excellent way to practice and refine your language skills. And most importantly, enjoy the process. Learning a language is not just about memorizing words and rules. It's about expressing yourself, sharing your world with others, and understanding theirs. Remember, the more you talk about your family in English, the more you practice and enhance your language skills. Scene script. Enough theory, time for some practical conversation. Are you ready? Let's dive into a role-play dialogue between two friends, Alex and Jamie. They're catching up after a long time, and naturally family becomes a topic of conversation. Listen closely and see how they use English to discuss their families. Alex starts, "Hey Jamie, it's been a while, how's your family doing?" Jamie responds, "Hi Alex, everyone's doing well, thank you, how about yours?" Alex replies, "Glad to hear that, my family's doing great too, my parents just celebrated their 30th wedding anniversary. It was a grand celebration." Jamie exclaims, "Wow, 30th anniversary, that's a milestone, and how's your sister Emily?" Alex says, "Emily's doing well, she's studying medicine at Harvard, she's really enjoying it." Jamie comments, "That's impressive, your parents must be so proud. And your younger brother, isn't he in high school?" Alex answers, "Yes, my brother Jake is in his sophomore year. He's on the basketball team and doing really well." Jamie remarks, "Sounds like everyone's doing great. My younger sister Lily just started her first job. She's a journalist." Alex responds, "That's fantastic, it's always exciting to start a new chapter. My cousin Sam also started a new job recently. He's working as a chef in New York." Jamie says, "New York, huh? That's quite the culinary scene, Sam must be thrilled." Alex replies, "Yes, he's always wanted to work there, it's a dream come true for him." Jamie concludes, "It's great catching up, Alex, we should do this more often." Alex agrees. "Definitely Jamie, I've missed these chats." Did you notice how Alex and Jamie used English to discuss their families? They asked about each other's family members, shared updates, and expressed their feelings. This is a common and practical way to converse in English. That was fun, wasn't it? And guess what? We just practiced English without even realizing it. So we've learned how powerful discussions about family can be in mastering the English language. Like the branches of a family tree, the English language is vast and interconnected. Each word, each phrase is a leaf that adds to the overall beauty of the language. We've also seen how conversations about family can serve as a powerful tool for language learning. By discussing your own family, you're not only practicing vocabulary and grammar, but also sharing a piece of yourself, your culture, and your personal history. And let's not forget the practical conversation we had about family. By using real-life situations and common phrases, we've demonstrated that learning English doesn't have to be dull or tedious. In a nutshell, the English language is a lot like a family. It's diverse, it's dynamic, and it's deeply personal. So next time you're practicing English, remember your family ties. They might just be the key to your English language mastery.